won't even slap this fly.
He does look real renaissance.
How harmless I am.
Yep. A gentle giant.
I'm gonna be in a movie.
Beaver grin.
And there's little Mew.
Hi, little Mew.
Hi, little Mew. The mouth opened, but nothing came out that time.
Meow. Meow.
Little Mew.
Hi, Mew. Aww. Meow. 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 Who wants it?
I want it.
That's still on.
It's on even as I'm putting my hand to it.
When the end comes,
I forget. Oh, I pressed the red thing to start recording. Oh, it is recording.
Just a giggle. Everybody giggles without me. Everybody sing along with the Invisible Man. I ain't got no body. Sorry.
Disembodied.
How do you zoom out?
That thing up top in the back there. Was it you that did the pushing, left the stains upon the cushion, footprints on the dashboard upside down? Was it you sly woodpecker, who got into my daughter Rebecca? If it was you, you better leave this town. Yes, it was I that did the pushing, left the stains upon the cushion, footprints on the dashboard
You still got
upside
that same
down.
expression.
But since I got into your daughter, I've had trouble passing water, so I guess we're even all around.
Oh, Chuck, you look beatific. Is that how you say that?
I don't know.
Beatific.
Or as an uncultured person would say, beatific.
Beatific. Beat my meat with
I'm a
it.
master of the macabre, or as an uncultured person would say, the macabre.
The macabre.
The macabre. Kitty cat there.
Covert.
Off record.
It's recording. And it's the morning. Not really, is it? We're disheveled.
We've been at this for hours.
And we've been leveled. It's too much. We're knocking over the spray bottle. Hey! I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps. To hear I'm a number one, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I want to make a brand new start of it.
Now.
Hey, in old New York. If I can make it there, I know I can make it goddamn motherfucking near anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. New York!
He didn't even get that on tape.
Well, you know, he was like shooting pictures of his nipple while I was singing. That was kind of cool. Scrotum McGillicuddy. Brother of Lymph Node. Lymph Node.
Little scrotum.
Lymph Node, you little bastard.
They live on a dirt road. I mean, they live on the dirt road.
The dirt, well, there's only one dirt road. It's my way or the old dirt road.
Chuck and Killer Dutch Angle.
Something doesn't trip off the tongue quite well when I say that. Might have to kind of mess around with it a little, try to work it out, you know, just, I'm not used to all these newfangled inventions. You know, like pavement footwear, French ticklers.
The nuclear-powered dildo.
The nuclear-powered dildo.
And other anomalies.
And other anomalies. The pig head anomaly.
The flailing pig head anomaly.
And boy, when pig heads flail, they flail.
Yeah.
I have a goal in life to buy a bulldog. I want to buy a bulldog named Dinsdale. I'm going to name it Dinsdale. I'm going to buy him like a little sweater and a little derby hat. And I'm going to make him smoke cigars and train him to say Brunka Brunka. Little tidbit of bulldogs you probably don't know is bulldogs don't run. Bulldogs don't walk. They cruise. Fucking Christ.
Ryan, you are in time for spanking.
It's not over yet.
It's not over to she has a switch.
I guess so. Oh, well.
Spanking here anyway.
Oh, yes.
The desk mistress, mistress of spanking here.
Oh, I made it.
Talk to us, mistress.
This is the desk mistress right here.
I've got 2 birthday people here right now that both need serious fucking spankings.
So are they going to get it or what?
Oh yeah,
So we're dealing with some serious corporal punishment here or what?
serious.
Fucking A. Bring it on.
Now my 2 favorite toys, Sarah, choose your instrument.
The riding
You
crop.
want the riding crop? Oh, fuck. She wants the
Riding crop is my favorite.
She wants the riding crop, that's right.
Can you get the chair?
I'm
I'm not trying to lead anyone, but
Before you do that, could I get one hit, please?
Oh, sure, 1 hit for the
Oh, give me a break. God, Sarah.
Put your purse down. You can't spank anybody who wants your purse.
Yeah. Oh, now we're talking. Yeah. All right.
Actually,
She's
if
had
I
a
got
migraine
to
all night,
stop,
she's
then I don't
no
want to
longer
pitch a
trying.
tent in the dress.
Lovely, lovely. We're not, damn brilliant. Yeah, not
Go fucking get ready.
That's the next one. Okay, then.
Because you can watch my boss and equal out.
Adjust it how you want me, Neil.
Okay, we're rocking and rolling here.
You take one swing, I take one? Okay. Oh, let's see if I can. Wait, you don't even know how old we are yet.
Just stand aside.
That doesn't matter.
Who needs to keep count? I mean, come on.
Celia, how can I?
Takes all the fun out.
Somebody keep count.
You get one, I get one?
Yeah.
Okay,
Shannon, can you
I get
keep
this
count?
ass, you get that ass?
You can trade off if you fucking want to. For God's sake, I need to sleep sometime.
Let me see what kind of moment it is.
Yeah, it's okay, but it's weak.
Yeah, it is.
It's a little windy. Hang on. I'm getting a test.
All right, somebody just give me a good angle here. That's all I ask.
Okay, where I'm standing.
It doesn't have a lot of zip to it. No.
Try hitting with the other end.
33 more.
That would probably work better. Just do what you do when you get parties.
Oh god, that didn't sound good. Oh shit. What is that, 1?
Fuck is counting.
But all is well in La La Land because you get a Kung Fu lunchbox here.
I have a Kung Fu lunchbox. You want to see? This is my Kung Fu lunchbox. It has David Carradine on it. And we're all happy that he stole the role from Bruce Lee, whom he pitifully, woefully imitates on this side of the box. Note David Carradine's head cleverly transposed over what should be Bruce Lee's body. Note the ridiculous grin of Master Po.
The ridiculous knowing grin of Master Po.
And then we have this side of the lunchbox. Is it Kung Fu or The King and I?
Is it Yul Brynner or just a bad imitation of Yul Brynner?
And as if that weren't enough, in the David Carradine worshipping universe, I present to you Kwai Chang Caine, your Lord and Savior.
It looks kind of like gummy.
We're buddies. Me and Kwai Chang Caine, we go back a long way. We used to date, but that was before he shrunk.
I want to get towel with my hand.
Go.
Get towel with my hand.
Put some back into it.
Is that your wallet? Take the wallet out. Oh, extra legs.
And one.
Oh. Yes.
Penalty.
Oh, you guys gotta get in on this.
Yeah. Hi, Missy Lauren.
Mr. Lynn? You want to try? Chuck?
What?
What are we at? 11.
11.
Anyone else?
God, we're never gonna get this.
Oh, good. It's gonna take all night.
It's a long night.
Alright, let's just try 3 of
Next.
Sing the chapel. The chapel.
The chapel. What? What noise? That should be music to your ears. She loves it when I sing to her. When we're in bed, I sing little sweet nothings into her head. Like Muddy Waters, no, not Muddy Waters. Louis Armstrong. I can't do it. What a wonderful world.
Not quite.
What a wonderful world.
There you go.
That's it.
Well, hello, Dolly. You're looking swell, Dolly.
Old Satchmo.
This is Wee Kung Fu Dude. And he was picked up in Chinatown in San Francisco. And he's like really cool, and he comes by and parties with us too. And he's real fun, and when he gets wrecked, he busts a kung fu move. And so he's like lots of fun, and we keep him around. And what do you want? He's a bunny's best friend. Well, that and a vibrator. But, yeah. Okay, now, well, 14. 15.
16. 17. Nice crack of the whip.
Sam's talented. Sam worked me over at Chuck.
Very nice.
That one was kind of weak.
Yeah, that was kind of
Yeah, that's 18. 18? Okay. 19.
It's a goddamn shame JD went home.
He whipped me, I had blood dripping down my back for days.
Did I hit someone? It's alright.
Did I say something?
You only have 3 more to go.
Friendly fire.
This tooth over here, it's the insurance problem.
Attention. Power. And you need the left. And you need
Yeah, I haven't worked on it in a while.
Aaron.
That's right. You wanted some.
What are we up to? A cat?
We're about to both be back. 20 years old. Yeah.
Alright.
I have no idea where we're at.
You have 1 more to go.
We lost count a half hour ago. Final one should be.
Oh,
Oh. And that's your last one, Kat, actually. I love that response.
Wait. One to grow on. She's got to grow.
Oh yeah, one to grow on. You have to make this one count, Ernest. Make this put everything in it.
You might want to back up.
God. I'm gonna die. That's your son.
Okay.
Grab some wood, boy.
Yeah.
Good evening, folks. Well, it's time for another happy, ever-loving, wonderful edition of It's Clobberin Time. And tonight on Clobberin Time, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We've talked in the past on Abbey the Lemur about how folks don't talk about heroes enough. So tonight on Clobberin Time, we're going to be talking about one of the good guys. Things have gone kind of upside down in this country since the attacks on September 11th. And regardless of what you want to think of them, what you want to think of who was behind them, the war, anything that has to do with them, we at the Abbey of the Lemur think that some really scary things are going down as far as the government goes. A lot of it pretty much revolving around the creation of the Homeland Security Force and the anti-terrorism bills that have been passed into law at this point. We think it's kind of funny that when the government tells us that terrorists hate our freedom, it's a little strange that it's the government who appears to be taking more and more of our freedom away, especially when it comes to things like a crackdown on civil liberties, loss of privacy rights, etc., etc., etc. And you could say we have a burr up our ass. But I want to take a minute out here to thank Senator Russ Feingold from Wisconsin. This man stood up in the face of the anti-terrorism bills and said, no, this goes too far. I want to salute him because he was the only guy in the Senate who went against his peers and stood up saying that the bill went too far. And we want you to know, Senator Feingold, that we appreciate it. And it had to have been an awful lonely position, being the one little ant trying to hold up the whole ant farm. And we'll remember you as they're hauling all our asses off to the concentration camps sometime, whenever, in the next week or year or whatever. that we do appreciate your ask. Thanks, Senator.
That was an easy one for you, man.
It's not as good as the big fat wooden one, but it'll work.
On the second.
I've heard about you and the big fat wooden ones.
Anyone for number 30? Number 30? 31?
32.
33. How old are you? Oh, yes. Simultaneous. Come on. One second. Oh, no!
Let me zoom in on this.
Ones of steel.
Now that is command presence there, Chief.
Thank you.
And where to grow on?
I am so sorry, Sarah. One to grow on.
But it died an honorable death.
Thank God.
Aside a little. And one, etc. And one to grow on.
Lower leg, that's awesome.
But we don't have to stop there.
A cute little bird. Hi.
Turn around. Oh, it burns, it burns. Hold on, baby.
Wait. Uh-oh, don't mind if I do.